Yeah, so what I want to do more than anything else tonight, because this is something you can do for yourself. I'm going to show you to go into hypnosis by yourself. And I know a lot of you are already skilled at this because you're a hypnotherapist or you're a therapist of some kind, and we've been together all this time. And, you know, this is the health part of the creating the body, health and happiness. I believe that we have found some happiness in this group. We generally end our Friday evenings happier than when we started. I'm hoping that you're all getting to where you want to go with your physical beings. But more than that, I want you to understand that you're already beautiful. And I mean that about you, Leslie, and you, Alan, and you, Ron, you know, and you, Andreas, not just the women here. I want you to understand that you're already beautiful. You're already a whole being. But it's more about now looking at how well we can be and play the long game, see how long we can be around for the people we love, and so we can achieve the things we want to achieve. And we all want to feel better about the way we look. I don't care who we are. And I know a lot of you are working towards that. Some of you have done incredible things. And I'll go over it again. I don't believe it's difficult when it comes to changing the shape of our body, whether it's losing weight or whether it's putting on weight, whether it's building muscle. The main thing is to commit and then be consistent. Those two things is the hardest thing when we're trying to get our body right. We have one day off and we think we're rubbish at it, so we fall off the wagon. But I want you to understand that you're human beings and we're not superhuman. And we will have bad days, and we will have days when we binge, and we'll have days when we don't eat as well, or we miss a day's training or whatever it might be. But instead of beating ourselves up over it, we have to accept that we're human. Just make sure no one else left out in the waiting room. That we're human and we're going to have those days. But then we just get straight back on it and recognize when we're eating emotionally, because that is the main reason most of us are not getting where we want to go. And you all have TPM, which I've taught you all before, the ability to go to neutral emotion. So if you're heading towards the fridge or the biscuit cupboard and because you're feeling emotional, then just go back to neutral. And you'll find that won't bother you then. But as I said, I want you more than anything else, I think to recognize that you're already a whole being, you're already incredible, and you're already loved and you're loved. And then we can work from that platform. When we spoke before about how to be happy now, most people will say, I'll be happy when I pay my mortgage off. I'll be happy when I meet the man of my dreams or the woman of my dreams. I'll be happy when I lose this weight. And when we're saying we'll be happy when, what we're actually saying, we're not happy now. So I want you to understand that you're already beautiful, you're already a whole being, you're already incredible. Feel into that, and doesn't stop you from striving to be fitter. And by that, I mean healthier. Because we can beat about the bush, but if you're carrying extra weight, it does shorten your life. It does shorten your life. And it is one of the things. There was a guy who did a 25-year study using kind of animals and to looking into longevity. And after 25 years, it came down to this one thing: eat a little less. That's what he said after all those years of studies and research. And it's not about eating less, it's about eating better and eating for things other than comfort. It's much more complex than drugs or smoking. With smoking, it's a binary thing. You're either smoking or not smoking. You don't need cigarettes to live. And you don't need cannabis or cocaine. You can live your life without it. But with food, we have to eat. And there's much more to food. There's social, there's family, there's all culture that we go through. It's pleasure. So it's not just about that. I want you to continue to enjoy your food. As I said early on in this, become a connoisseur. If you've cooked some food or someone's cooked some food for you, the least we can do is take the time out to taste it. Become a connoisseur. Listen to your body and recognize when you've swallowed enough food to stay healthy and well. And then understand that you already have the ability to say, I've eaten enough, and put your knife and fork down. And once you've done it a couple of times, that becomes a habit of just listening to yourself. So with weight loss, I don't think it's difficult. I think it's about making a commitment, having an exciting goal, making a commitment, and then being consistent with that. Just do something every day. It doesn't have to be that you're going to the gym every day to do this. If you haven't already got my rope workout book, just message me and I'll send it to you. You can do it at home with a piece of rope. In fact, I bought some rope. So if you want, leave me your address and I will actually send you the rope, and I'll send you my book, because I want you to be everything you want to be. All right. So you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to run for miles. You don't have to do anything that's boring, but just be consistent and eat well. That's it, really. Drink more water, maybe. If you're not drinking enough water, have a think about that. But other than that, you already know what to do here. So today is going to be about how can we use everything we've got to make our bodies as well as they can be. And I'm working on myself because I've got this strange thing going on in my eye, as I've said to you. I believe that's what I need to do. And with all the help that I get from you and all the kind of friendship and best wishes and all that stuff, I believe that all helps. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Just take you into that state. I'm going to show you how to go into hypnosis by yourself. How many of you have got your own hypnosis, self-hypnosis technique going on? How many of you do self-hypnosis? Not everybody. And how often do you use it?
Every day.
Every day for you, Marie. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you a very easy way. I'm going to give you a post-hypnotic suggestion, a kind of word that's an anchor for going back into hypnosis. I'm going to teach you today, as well as experiencing it, how to use quantum healing. It's a very simple kind of idea or theory that you can aim upon yourself, because you all know we have incredible healing powers within ourselves. And so it's just about getting into that space where you can tap into your own healing ability. And we're going to show you how to do that today. So if there is anything underlying at the moment for you, don't have to tell me, but I want you to focus on that today and think, I want to be well, and I want that to change, and we'll see what happens. All right. Okay. Are there any questions? No. Dawn, he's trying to switch the sound on, or?
No, I was looking. Was someone still not muted?
I'll mute everybody as soon as we get going. Okay, now the other thing is I'm kind of harvesting it's a lot of them, all of our meetings. I'm harvesting the audio from it. Some of it's quite funny, to be honest with you, because we have these conversations beforehand. But I'm harvesting them, and I'm just going to put them in a file, and I'm going to make sure that you all get that link. And if my eye does pop or my brain does pop and I can't come back, at least you'll have my audios for the rest of your life to listen to. All right. Fingers crossed that won't happen. I'll just walk around like a drunk for the rest of my life. All right, look. Okay, so when you're ready to do this, let's get into this. Look on this as time out for you, and understand that for these next few minutes, you are all that matters to me. Thanks a lot, Tess, for every Friday. Tess reminds me it's Friday, and she gives me an idea to do. So I thank you again, Tess, and every one of you that's given me some support over these last few weeks. It's my birthday a week today, so I am going to be taking some photographs just to go. Thanks very much. Scare the life out of you. Things you can throw darts at when you download it. Don't worry, it won't be in my Speedos. I'm keeping them for Las Vegas. But But anyway, I'm going to see how far I can get. I've got a week to go yet, so I'm going to crash through it. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Get yourselves ready. Get yourselves in position. Make sure everyone's in. Oh, there's a couple of people out. Let me just get them in. All right, and I just see that the wonderful Sandra Grace. Some of you who were here at the beginning of our journey together will remember Sandra, who did a presentation for our group. And are you there, Sandra? I'm hoping she's here.
Hello, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you're there.
I wanted to join you, but yeah, I don't have my video. Thank you.
Oh, as long as you can hear us.
I can hear you. Thank you.
Hey, you are done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, you lady.
But Sandra is the lady, you've heard me quote her more times than anybody else. Sandra is the lady that asked the 2 best questions ever. And I've said it to you a lot of times. And her questions were this, and you have to correct me if I'm wrong on this, Sandra, because might have been quoting it wrong for a long time. But Sandra, when she did her presentation, asked these 2 questions. What has to happen for you to love yourself enough to treat yourself to the life and the health and the happiness you want? Which I think is the question of all time that we should all ask ourselves. What has to happen, and what has to happen for you to love yourself enough to treat yourself to the life and the happiness and the health you want? I often say to my clients when they come in and they're doing things that are killing them, drugs or alcohol or even eating too much, and they tell me they've got children, people they love, and I ask that question, if your little girl came to you and said, Mum, I'm 2 stone overweight, I'm miserable, it's making me angry, it's making me ill, I said, you'd know what to do. You'd take that girl for a walk, you'd feed her the right food. And the reason you do that is because you love her. So what has to happen for you to love yourself enough to treat yourself with the same kindness? And most of you are therapists here, and you're doing great work. You've already helped people change their lives. So what has to happen for you to love yourself enough to treat yourself to the health and the happiness and the life that you want? And the other question that Sandra asked, which again is these are the 2 best questions that and you can ask yourself and ask your clients. If you're not living your life the way you want to live it at the moment, if not, why not? For me, they are the best questions on this planet when it comes to change. And they're Sandra's questions. They are going to be on my Freddie Says t-shirt, Sandra, by the way, so you can sue me for that, or I'll have to give you some royalties. But yeah, but they're the 2 best questions ever. So I want you to think about that when we get into this tonight. If you're not totally happy, I know it's easy to say, you know, why not? Because things change, and we live in a world where there's lots of variables, and we don't, unless we're living, no man or no woman is an island, as they say, and we are affected by the things that go on around us and the people that are around us. But if you're not happy, if you're not as well as you could be, if you haven't got the body you absolutely want yet, if not, why not? And what has to happen for you to love yourself enough to make that happen? They're the questions I want you to ask yourself as we get into this tonight. Because once you do, and once you recognize that you are love, and you are loved, and you are loving, then everything about you is geared towards making you well. So that's what we're going to do tonight. As we always do, I want you to, before this evening's over, to absolutely recognize that you are love, and you are worth loving, and your body We may come back many times, who knows? But as far as we know, this is the one we've got. Someone was saying the other day that if your body was a coat, if that was the only coat you had, you're never going to get another one, you would look after it. You would make sure that you you look after it as well as you could. Because you can't take this coat off. It's with you. And it is what it is. But once you recognize that you are not your body, you are not even your name, and you are not your thoughts. Whatever you think you are miles, miles more than that. So let's get ourselves ready tonight. Get yourself comfortable. As I said, look on this time out. Understand that while we're together, you're all that matters to me. I want you to be happy and I want you to be well. I'm just going to switch. I'm going to put everybody on mute, if that's okay. Right. Okay, so I want you to get comfortable. Place your hands separately. Hold on a second. Okay. I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, place your hands separately, place your feet separately. And when you're ready to do this, when you're ready to make these changes and learn these great skills for yourself so you can help others as well, just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. Only as quickly as you're ready to make these changes at a molecular, cellular, neurological level. Just for a moment, focus on those tiny muscles around your eyes. Imagine having your temples massaged and those muscles are relaxing completely. Imagine that's happening as you listen to my voice. Imagine those muscles are relaxing so completely they just won't work. Just for a while, nobody wants anything, no one expects anything. There is nothing for you to do but to relax. Every word I say is going to take you even deeper, remembering those experiences of hypnosis you've had with me before, how it's felt to sit and listen to my voice speaking to you, remembering the words and the sounds and how it felt as you drifted into that wonderful space. Just for a moment, think about the people you love, people that love you. See those faces, feel that love. Let that remind you of just how incredible you are. As you feel that love, that thing of relaxation around your eyes, it's just flooding down through your body like a bliss anesthesia. Every muscle, nerve and fiber relaxing. At times you may forget where your right arm is, or your left leg, or your left arm, or your right leg, or even your entire body at times as it seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in your own time, in your own way, drifting down, deeper, deeper, deeper down. Imagine you are just dropping down through space and time, down toward that place of ultimate bliss, the most profound state of hypnosis. And as you drift deeper and deeper, my voice, my words drift with you to become a part of your experience now. Deeper, deeper, deeper down. Every word I say doubles that wonderful feeling. Everything I say now is your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon. At a molecular, cellular, neurological level, it's now your reality. You have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take. To tell the exact position of arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own ways. You drift as a mind, and that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. Go out into the future, a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, and see yourself there, having created the health and the happiness that you want. See it clearly. Let go of every limiting belief, every inhibition, let it go, and see yourself there, having created the body, the health, the happiness you want. Step into that body and feel what it feels like to have created that body and that happiness. Feel into it now. The energy, the feeling of achievement, the feeling of freedom. Feel into that now and ask this question: how much fun is that? How much fun is it creating the body you want, the health you want, the happiness you want? Feel into it. How much fun can you make it? How important is it for you to achieve it? Because now you know how much fun it's going to be. Everything about your body and your mind is inclined to make it happen. Your unconscious mind exists for two reasons. It wants you to be happy and it wants you to be well. And it will do everything to make that happen. But it needs an absolute clear direction. Let go of every limiting belief, every negative thought, and see yourself out there achieving that goal you want. Calm, inner confidence, a feeling of joy, an absolute understanding of just how incredible you are. And as you feel into that now, you will have the experience, the incredible experience of separating from your physical body, the essence of who you are, that intangible part of a human being, the essence, the passenger, the observer in that physical form, separate from that body in the chair. And notice once again that the essence of who you are is ageless. It is infinite. It has no edge. I want you for a moment to look back at that body in that chair. And for a moment, just recognize how incredible that body is. How incredible is your body? Think about the places you've traveled to because of your feet. And just for a moment, appreciate your feet. Think about your hands. How incredible your hands, the things you've created with your hands, the baby you've held with those hands, the lover you've held with those hands, the pleasure you've had for those hands, the love you felt through your hands. Just for a moment, think how incredible your hands are, your arms, the people you've held, the people you've hugged. Just for a moment, think about your arms and think about your body. For some of you, that body in that chair has created another human being. And think about those human beings that you've created. How incredible is that body in that chair? And you are going to look after it and you are going to love it because it's worthy of your love. That body in that chair is the most incredible creation in the known universe. Think about that. There is nothing like that body in this universe. You are incredible. There's never been anyone like you. There will never be anyone like you again. You are unique. In the history of mankind, 100 billion people have walked on the planet Earth, but there's never been anyone like you. You are unique. You are a whole being. You are love. You are loved. You are loving. You are incredible. And as you look at that body in that chair, just for a while, recognize just how incredible it is. And from today, treat it with the respect and the love that it deserves. It is your transport. It is your connection with others. It enables you to feel, to love, to express pleasure, to give pleasure, to have pleasure. From today, you're going to look after it, take care of it, value it, because it is worth loving, and so are you. And so as you drift further and further away from that body in the chair, the essence of who you are is infinite. It is ageless. Feel that feeling of separation now and liberation. And nothing that happens to the body in the chair can touch you, because the essence of who you are is intangible. You are love, you are loved, you are loving. So as you drift further and further away from your body, deeper and deeper into hypnosis, every word I say is going to take you even deeper. And just when you think you've reached that space of ultimate bliss and total liberation, my voice, my words are going to take you 10 times deeper. Imagine that's happening. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Feel into that feeling, a new understanding about your worth and your value and just how incredible you are. You are beautiful. You're already a whole being. You don't need to be anything else because you're already a whole being and you're already incredible. And from today, whenever you want to access all of your unconscious abilities, all of your instinctive skills, all of your natural abilities and strengths, from today, you just repeat the word, relax, 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 relax. 4 times in your mind. And on the 4th time of hearing that word in your mind, you will instantly return to this deep, profound state of hypnosis. From today, wherever it's safe and appropriate to do so, whenever you want to access all of your inner strengths, your inner abilities, when you want to de-stress, when you want to heal, you just repeat that word, relax. 4 times in your mind. And on the 4th time of hearing it, you can go back into this incredible deep state of hypnosis. And as you drift deeper and deeper now, you can use your unconscious mind as a resource that you can learn from and really have an experience, one that's satisfactory to you. All that's needed to build a good rapport with the unconscious is to have a line of communication. And sometimes the unconscious communicates by movement. And it may be that the eye reflex changes and the eyes flicker, or the head moves slightly, or a muscle twitches involuntarily. That's right, you can try and keep those eyes still, find they flicker even more. It may be that the left hand moves all by itself and starts to feel lighter and lighter and starts to drift up, or the right arm goes even higher. Only the unconscious mind knows which it will use, because your unconscious mind knows more about you than anyone else. And so as you drift deeply into hypnosis, I'd like your unconscious mind to allow me to communicate directly with the part of you that is responsible for your immune system, the part of you that runs that automatic healing ability, the part of you that's taking care of your blood pressure, your heartbeat, your breathing, your body temperature, that's been doing that maybe from the moment you were conceived. And when that part has taken full control of those signals, I'd like that part to allow you to know by allowing those signals to occur even more intensely. I don't know that a left hand, right hand, both hands, or the eyes that flicker, or you go deeper into hypnosis, but you'll know as that movement begins. Now I'd like to ask the immune system, the part that runs the immune system, to allow me to communicate directly with every cell, every molecule, every neuron in your body, in your mind. And if it's willing to allow me that communication, I want it to increase those signals so that you understand. That's right. And even if you become aware of certain sensations, now I'd like to ask those cells to reconnect the communication that will allow any healing to take place, to allow your body to return to absolute full well-being, to make whatever changes at a molecular, cellular, neurological level that will allow you that freedom and well-being. And I'd like to ask those cells to start that healing now. And as those changes take place, you may become aware of certain sensations. As you become aware of those sensations, those feelings increase. And as that happens, see yourself out there fit and well, feeling great, creating that life that you want. Because now you know what needs to happen for you to love yourself enough to create the life you want. You know what needs to be done. And now you know you are worth doing it for. You are love. You are loved. You are loving. You are incredible. You're already a whole being. Feel into that feeling now. Every doubt you've ever had has gone from your mind and your body. Think about the people you've loved, the people you've helped. Think about the people that love you, and feel into that. Feel it now, like a burning hot sun in the summer sky. Shrink it down to a white hot nuclear powered ball of light. Pull it into your heart. Feel that love and that light flooding your body, your heart expanding. Feel it going to every cell, every fiber, filling you up, lighting you up, lifting you up. And notice that your body cannot contain that. Feel it rippling out to the edges of your own universe, and you're at the center of it. Feel like a nuclear explosion going out to the edges of the universe, and you're at the center of it. Feel that love in your body and your mind now. And notice that as your body's flooded with that feeling of love and light, every doubt, every negative limiting belief has gone from your body and your mind. Every useless, unnecessary, emotional, physical pain has gone from your body, because those things cannot coexist in your body with that feeling of love and light and joy. It is impossible. And from today, whenever you want to return to this feeling, wherever it's safe and appropriate to do so, you just repeat that word, relax, 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 relax. And on the fourth time of hearing it, you're going to go back into this wonderful state where you can do your own healing, where you can tap into all of your inner strengths and powers. Feel into that now. Think about the things you've done, the incredible things you've done for others. With your words, your skills, your love, your kindness. That's who you are. You are loved, and you are loved, and you are loving. You are the most incredible creation in the known universe. You are unique. You are beautiful. You are a whole being. You are worthy of looking after. And from today, you will take care of yourself. You will look after yourself. You'll be kind to yourself, because you are worth it. So as you drift deeper, deeper, deeper down into that wonderful space, as you become aware of those sensations in your body as that healing continues, every limiting belief that was ever placed on you is swept from your mind, placed by my voice. From today, if you ever doubt yourself in any way, if anyone ever tries to place any doubt on you, it will be as if I'm standing right beside you, with my arm around your shoulder, whispering in your ear, you are incredible. You know, I believe it, you know it's true. Imagine I'm there with you now, and feel my energy and my strength transferring to you. Feel it flooding your body and your mind. And believe what I believe about you. Feel that flooding your body and your mind. Every limitation that was ever placed on you is gone. Every limiting belief gone from your mind and your body, placed by a feeling of inner strength and your understanding about your worth and your value. I'd like to ask the unconscious mind, that part that runs the immune system, to spin up that healing. Continue that healing now. Go with your unconscious mind as often as you need to know that you're free. Free of the past, free of every limitation, free to be. Because you are love, and you are loved, and you are loving. It may be interesting to know that in that relaxed, drifting state of mind where those thoughts drift by like dreams, and some enter the mind and some drift through the mind and some are left behind to be used later on. Others are remembered or seem to be remembered at first, but then become more and more distant, forgotten over time. As the unconscious mind protects the conscious mind, leaves those things behind, forgotten. But remember too, time changes too, so you'll know what a trance it's been. When you begin to know that what seemed to be a short time turned out to be a long time, or what seemed a long time was really no time at all. I don't know, it'll be 5 minutes from now or an hour from now or 20 years from now, when you suddenly realize that every limiting belief disappeared right here, right now, replaced by a new understanding. You are love. You're already a whole being. You are loved. You are incredible. And you are loving. And you're going to take that understanding and feeling into everything you do. Think of something you'd love to achieve in a way you'd love to feel, and let go of every negative, limiting belief, every inhibition, let it go. And I want you to think about that now. And I'm going to go silent. I want you to think about it and see yourself achieving it, and then feel into it and ask the question, how much fun is it? I want you to do that now. How good is it to be alive, to experience that? And understanding you're not your body, you're not your name, you're not your thoughts. And whatever you thought you were, you are miles, miles more than that. The essence of who you are is infinite, has no edge. And nothing that happens to your body can touch you. Feel that feeling of freedom now. Totally new understanding. And it's your privilege. Use this experience. Think about the things you can do. Strengths, abilities, skills, the love you may have overlooked before, that will allow you a clear view of the possibilities of a new way of being, a new way of living. Say that time now, a brief time seems to be a long time. To plan, review, some level of awareness, the things you're going to do later on, the things you're going to change later on, as you take this feeling of love and peace and calm into everything you do. Feel it now. From today, whenever you want to tap into this power, you just hear the word relax 4 times in your mind. And on the 4th time hearing it, you will instantly go back to this wonderful, deep, profound state of hypnosis, where you have access to all your inner strengths, your inner abilities, because now it belongs to you. Feel that wonderful feeling of well-being growing stronger and stronger in your body as that healing takes place. Things that had seemed overwhelming no longer have any power over you at all. Things that had seemed hard or difficult to overcome no longer have any power over you at all. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you're free. Free to be. Only when your unconscious mind knows and has made those changes and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. Because in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. Every suggestion I've given you, your mind and body will act upon at a molecular, cellular, neurological level. It's now your reality. On 8, your eyes will open. You will feel incredible. because you are incredible. And on 10, that feeling of empowerment, that feeling of freedom, that feeling of calm, inner peace is going to grow stronger day by day as you continue to get to full well-being, free of every limitation, free of every doubt. Imagine it's happened. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. A feeling of peace you may have never felt before. So get ready. As I count to 10, on 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. And on 10, that feeling of empowerment, that feeling of love is going to grow stronger day by day. As that healing continues. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to create the life you want. 3, a feeling of freedom, free of the past, free to be. 4, feel the force of that energy and love flooding your body and your mind. 5, feeling incredibly alive. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10. Excellent. Right, you can switch your mics on. We're going to do something in a moment just to test this. All right, but you can ask any question. I think Diana's still kind of out of it for a while, but I'm sure she'll come back at some point in the future. 2028 or something, I don't know. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the experience. But no, I've given you all a post-hypnotic suggestion, and we're going to test it now, okay, for self-hypnosis. But now there's 2 things you must do when you do self-hypnosis for yourself. There are 2 rules. You must state what you want in the positive and give yourself a time, okay? So you'll say, I want to be fit and well, as opposed to I don't want to be ill. I want to be happy, as opposed to I don't want to be unhappy. I want to succeed, as opposed to I don't want to fail. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you must state what you want in the positive and give yourself a time. So I've got 2 minutes, got 10 minutes, got an hour. If it's a sleep thing, then you say, I want to go into a deep, refreshing sleep to awaken at, and then state the time you want to wake up in the morning. So you state what you want, and then you're going to do what I'm going to ask you down now. And you can all do it, and you're all going to have experience. I think Erica might still be out as well. Right, okay. We'll all sing to her later anyway, so we'll wake them up then. It's not a normal way of waking people up here. Right, so I want you to do this. Just place your hands lightly on your legs. And some of you have a big experience now, okay? Place your hands lightly on your legs. And I want you to, because you're going to do this, you're going to go back into hypnosis with your eyes open. It's going to be a strange experience for you. So place your hands on your legs and just look at me in the camera. Now, from today, whenever you want to go into hypnosis, and bear in mind, it's only a handful of people can do what you're about to learn to do. Whenever you want to go into hypnosis, wherever it's safe and appropriate to do so. So you won't be able to do this while you're driving a combine harvester or you're driving kids down to the shops or whatever it might be, all right? Only where it's safe and appropriate to do so, we better do this. Right, so I want you to do this. Just look at me in the camera. And when you're ready to go back into hypnosis by yourself, just repeat that word, relax, 4 times in your mind, silently to yourself in your mind. And as you do that, you'll know when you've gone into it, because for some of you, your hands are going to start to lift off your legs. And I want you to try and hold them down and find you cannot. Don't go into a deep trance to hear the word relax for the 4th time. Go for it. Look at me in the camera and just repeat that word in your mind. That's right. You may become aware of that feeling in your hands. They start to lift off your legs. As you become aware of that movement, it increases now. Get a sense of those hands lifting all by themselves, pulled up by an invisible thread. That's right. And as you become aware of that movement, it increases. As you become aware of that movement, your eyes will close and you're going to go all the way back in, even deeper than before. That's right. As those hands continue to lift, as you go deeper and deeper, I want you to notice you've taken yourself into the most incredible state of hypnosis in moments. There are only a handful of people on this planet can do what you've just learned to do, and the power you're going to get from it's going to be immense. So when you do this for yourself, you must remember those rules. You state what you want in the positive. That's right, hands lifting higher and higher, body going deeper and deeper into hypnosis. Imagine it's happening. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that now. When you do this for yourself at home or at work, you state what you want in the positive and you give yourself a time. Be careful what you wish for, because this is a superpower. And you will find yourself working towards that without even thinking or trying, because now it belongs to you. That's right. As you become aware of that movement, it increases now. How incredible are you? Feel that force around those wrists like an invisible thread now, pulling them higher and higher. You can try and hold them still if you want to go even higher now. And understand that you have taken yourself into a trance in moments. I want you to think about something you want to do, something you'd love to achieve. And then in your own mind, I want you to ask your unconscious mind to make that happen. Just in your own mind, ask your unconscious mind to make that happen. Let go of any limitations. Be careful what you wish for, because this is a superpower. That's right. Understand you've just achieved that by yourself. Now, when you do this for yourself at home, you give yourself a time. If you want to come out of it rapidly for whatever reason, all you need to do is count from 1 to 5. So when you're ready to come back up, feeling absolutely incredible with this new understanding about the powers you have within you, just count from 1 to 5. Your hands will drift down, your eyes will open, and you'll have a smile on your face that's going to be there for the rest of your day. Telling you understanding just how incredible you are. That's right. Because now it belongs to you. That's right. Take your time. See, some of you are enjoying it too much. I know you are. Far too much. That's right. Just count to 5. You'll drift back up. About that Diana and Erica, I think they're kind of they're enjoying it miles too much. But look, I want you to practice this. Take the time out. It doesn't have to be for hours. If you're just feeling a little bit stressed, or if you just need an answer to a question, just find a place where you can sit quietly for 2 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it might be, and just repeat the word relax in your mind. Use my voice if you want, but you'll go back in and be prepared. If you ask your unconscious mind a question, you will get an answer, but it might not always be the answer you want, but it will be the thing to do. And over a period of time, you'll get to trust your unconscious mind. It will give you the answer if you ask the question, but it might not be the answer that you'd love to have, but it will be the right thing to do. Okay, so are we all back apart from Diana and Erica? So we're going to switch our mics on, and then we're going to shout their names out as loud as we can, so we can bring them back to this planet. Diana,
Diana,
Erica,
Erica,
wake up.
you nearly came back. Erica, hello. Hey, Erica's back. Right, look, have a beautiful weekend, all of you. thanks again for all your healing messages and energy. I have no doubt it's worked for me. That's not going to stop me wearing a patch, because I now think I'm keen on me wearing one. I'm going to have to buy one anyway. But look, I hope you enjoyed today. Use these powers for yourself. Take the time out just for yourself. Understand your worth doing it for. Focus on where you want to be. Get a picture in your mind of how you want to be. And then ask your unconscious mind. Just say, I want my unconscious mind to make this happen for me. And then you'll find yourself moving towards it without even thinking. So thanks for joining me again tonight. You know, I truly appreciate your support and your love. And I hope if you're still there, Sandra, I hope you're well. And thanks for all of your, you know, your guidance as well. And Sandra Grace.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Take care.
Thank you, Freddie. Bye.
Thanks, Freddy.
Thank you, Freddie.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. You too, Ron. Bye,
Love you.
Freddie.
Bye, Doreen. Thank you.
Bye, Freddie.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye now.